Thanks for taking the time to stop by and spend a few minutes with me in this video. My name is Michael. Thanks for stopping by my new YouTube channel. I'd encourage you during the course of this video to click on the little blue MK down at the bottom, show a little bit of love, subscribe to this new channel. We're trying to build it up. I'd also ask you to find that little heart to see a little white eye with a circle around it. It's actually a link to other videos and other publications that are going to help you in your path of entrepreneurship and becoming the success that you actually want to be. In today's video, we're going to be talking about dream killer myth number 8, and this has got to be my favorite by far, and that is the myth of financial advantage. The myth goes something like this. Sure, they're successful. They were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They had a boatload of money backing them up. Anybody can be successful with a whole lot of money. If I had a lot of money, I'd be successful too. The fact is that is totally false. A lot of these people did not start out with a lot of money. In fact, a lot of these people started broke. In fact, a lot of these people have a lot less money than you do right now. What they had was the passion and the purpose. This myth is false. The dream killers use it to stop you, to instill fear. I'm going to prove to you it's false, and here are 2 examples that I'm going to give you to prove it. Example number 1. If I were to tell you an African-American female born in the sticks of Mississippi in complete and total poverty, only to be transported into an inner city ghetto of Milwaukee, could ever end up being anything, what are the chances that you would give to that? The chances would probably be slim to none, unless of course it was Oprah Winfrey, and it was. We know what Oprah Winfrey was done. She had a very, very hard childhood. She had to push, she had to hustle, she had to shake it, she had to have that dream, passion, and purpose. Born in poverty in Mississippi, raised in an inner city ghetto in Milwaukee, you know what though? She never lost sight of the vision, and because of that, she is now a successful female, a successful entrepreneur, running her empire, and she did it from absolute scratch. Example number 2, what chances of success would you give to somebody growing up in the inner city of LA, running around in a street gang, who was homeless most of the time and could only pick up work as a janitor in spare time? What chances would you give to that person to running a billion-dollar empire? Probably not much, until you found out that I was talking about John Paul DeJoria, who was the founder of Paul Mitchell Hair Care Products. He and a partner scraped together, and I do mean scraped, $700 between the 2 of them to launch that hair care line. Look at it today. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. You cannot say that a lack of resources is enough to stop you from getting your dreams. But okay, so let's say for a moment that money is actually short. There are plenty of places we spend money we don't have to. We can cut out a few bucks to make the money that we need to do to have that initial investment. How many Netflix do you watch? How much pay-per-view do you watch? How many times do you go out to eat? Can you cut that back one time? Can you take one Netflix movie off every single week? Can you cut this particular meal out short? What luxury do you have that you can cut back just a little bit? How much stuff do you have that you might be able to sell on eBay that you're never going to use again in your life, or maybe even a garage sale? Where there is a will to win, there is a way. There is a way to get this money, and the myth that you need a lot of money to start, that you need to be born with a golden spoon in your mouth, is patently false. Those 2 examples prove it. John Paul DeJoria, Oprah Winfrey. Call that myth busted. Anything is possible. If you have the will to win, the purpose, the passion, and the desire, you will find a way to scrape together those few funds that you need, just like they did, and launch a successful entrepreneurial business. Thanks again for taking the time to stop by and share a few moments with me today. I hope that video proved to be of some value to you. Dispelling these myths, learning the truth, getting the falsehoods out of the mix, I think is always helpful. Click on the little blue MK down in the corner, subscribe to the channel, show the love, and help support this new initiative that we're doing, and also click on that little eye with the circle around it up in the corner so you can find some additional resources. I'd also encourage you to go to my website, michaelikaplan.com. You're going to find some really cool blog articles. There'll be some more resources there as well. Give you some inside tips and tricks on how to accomplish a few things, maybe some few things you haven't even thought about before as you're getting ready to launch a business, or if you're already in business, a few things you may have overlooked that may enhance your performance. I'd also ask that you share this video out on your social media networks and like it as well. It's important that I get feedback, so if you want to take the time to leave a comment, I'll be happy to respond to any question or comment that you have. Thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate you spending the time with me. I hope you have an outstanding day and a blessed week. Until next time, take care. Thanks.